lifetime in repeat.
Hey, what's going on guys, Dragon Dog here, and welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. In today's video, we're buying the brand new Spicy Mike skin, and we're going to showcase him in a few games. This skin is supposed to be 150 gems, but it's in the shop for the next 3 days for only 109 gems. This skin has gotten leaked a long time ago, and now it's finally in the shop. What I really like about this skin is that it changes the dynamites that Mike throws into jalapenos. I thought that was a nice little touch they added. As soon as the skin came out, I couldn't find a team immediately to go into gem grab with, so I decided to go into showdown with Dynamite, which isn't a good idea because on Cavern Churn there's so much grass, and there's a lot of shotgunners on this map, which could be bad for Dynamite if you get really close, and eventually you have to go into the middle where all the shotgunners are. Throughout the whole game, I try to play on the outskirts of the map, away from the middle, because as soon as I go into the middle, I know that there's going to be either a bow that sees me and starts shooting at me, or there's going to be a Shelly or a bull that one-shots me immediately. So now I'm just staying on the outside of the map, and I'm using the walls to my advantage. I'm rotating around the walls so that no tanks or shotgunners can get to me. Right now I'm playing a slow game, I'm keeping everyone away with my range, and I'm just trying to get at least 4th place so I could get some trophies out of this. One thing I tried to utilize was my star power. If any tank got close to me, I would use my star power to jump away while dealing damage to it. One thing I really don't like to see is a Leon in showdown, because if Leon goes invisible, you never know where he is, and while playing Dynamite, he could just come up right behind you and you can't do much about it. He'll end up bursting you down in 2 to 3 shots depending on how many power-ups he has. Now the bull is finally backing off because the gas is starting to close in on him, and he has to decide to push up or into me. So he decides to push up, and now this is my chance to rotate in towards the middle. As I go to the middle, I always check the entrances by shooting in to make sure there's nobody there that'll surprise me. The only reason why I didn't push into the middle here is because the gas was moving in slowly on my side, so I just decided to keep checking the bushes and wait till the last second until entering the bushes. One thing I noticed here is that there were Leon shots. This means that there's a Leon left in the game, and he's most likely at the top left side of the map. So now that the gas is finally starting to move in on me, I push a little bit up towards the grass, and now I'm just kind of waiting here, and then all of a sudden, a bow comes out of nowhere and just destroys me. I used my super to go away, but I ended up shooting myself into the gas, which ended up killing me. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is probably around my 5th attempt on this map, and I was getting pretty frustrated, so I decided to switch maps into Thousand Lakes to see if I could get better results. Now the only reason why I didn't try this map earlier is because the meteor event was on this map, and it would break all my walls, which isn't good as Dynamite because I want to use the walls to rotate around to get a better advantage onto my opponent. So now that I'm kind of situated, I see that the Brock is trying to get those 2 power-ups, so I want to try to snag them before he can get them both. And I'm walking, and he ends up hitting me with a shot, but at least I have 2 power-ups right now, and I'm in a good position. So now that I have 2 power-ups and I'm full health, I see a Poco to the left, so I decide to push him. Normally I would push a Poco in showdown because he doesn't do too much damage, unless he has a lot of power-ups, then he could be deadly. So as soon as I hit the Poco, he got scared and he started to rotate up towards the top left of the map. So I decided to go and chase him because I felt like I could outrange him. But if you check the kill feed, the Primo ended up killing him, and I didn't know the Primo was there at the time, so I got a little bit scared because I got close to a tank. So now that I have a bit more control, I start to push the Primo up towards the gas and in between a Colt. So now he's pinched between me and a Colt, and he has to decide what he wants to do, either go and take gas damage or he'll take damage from me or the Colt. So I guess the Primo decided to rotate up towards the gas, and if you check the kill feed, he ends up dying to me, which really means he died to the gas. So now I'm just playing around with this Colt, trying to get some chip shots onto him, while I'm trying to rotate to get this power up. I'm not rushing it immediately because if I just rushed it head on, I know he would gun me down immediately. So now that I have this 3rd power up, I'm making sure that there's nobody in the grass, so I keep checking it, and I end up hitting the Colt here, and he got a little bit scared. And as you can see, he hits me for over 600 damage. And if he hit all his shots on me, I'm pretty sure he would kill me, so I decided to rotate down away from him and ended up seeing a 1 power-up Brock, so I pushed him into another opponent. And now it's just a showdown, and it ended up being me and the Colt. I missed my super here, which was very bad, and if I did hit my super, I would have won the game, so that was a big choke on my part. So right after I finished that game of Showdown, I was going to call it quits there, but then I got invited to a gem grab room, so I decided to add this as a little bonus. Unfortunately, parts of this game I was lagging really badly, and it was hard for me to hit some of my shots. On this map, Dynamite is really good on the right side because he can use that wall and just shoot the enemies without really getting hit, as long as they don't have a thrower. With this gem grab map, you want Leon to go on the left side, because he can use the bushes and sneak up on the opponents, and the closer he is, the more damage he does. So at this point of the game, we're just trying to pick them off one by one so that we can keep control of the mine. If we lose control of the mine, then they could possibly hold and block us out, and we don't want that. As you can see, Leon is doing a really good job here in just controlling the whole map, making sure everyone's dead. He's picking everyone off one by one. As Dynamite and a thrower in general, you always want to target the turrets, because if you let the turrets stack up, then it could cause you trouble later in the match. After killing this turret, I realized that we only needed 2 more gems in order to start countdown, but Leon ended up killing the Pam here, so we had a little bit more control to push up. So now we only need 1 more gem, and now Leon's invisible, but I go down here, but he was able to snag 1 gem really quickly and ended up getting back here, and we were able to secure our countdown. Personally, I really like the brand new Spicy Mike skin. I love how it changes the look of his normal attack and his super to match his brand new skin, and I think that it's worth it to pick it up in the shop. Now I hope you liked today's video showcasing the brand new Spicy Mike skin. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.